A very good evening to you all. Welcome to the final night here on the 2023 Beauty and Sound Organ Festival. What better way to end a festival than with a virtual church, with familiar hymns, and now a familiar organ from the Abbey. Can't quite believe I'm playing this organ, my organ, at home in front of you. That's a very strange feeling. Can you hear the bells in the background? Those are the Abbey bells as well. It's quite authentic, you might say. So tonight is the virtual church World Cup. It's the BIS Hymn World Cup, basically. Straighten up York Minster, not quite straight for some reason. And so today is quarter-final, third place, first place. I have no idea how on earth that's going to turn out. It's so exciting. So, as you all know, 32 hymns have entered the World Cup. 16 were knocked out. Then we went into the round of 16 in the blue columns here, in the blue tables. 8 were knocked out. Last week was the quarterfinals in the green. This week it's the semi-final. So you can find this on the BIS Ordnance Association Facebook page or on the Facebook Beauty and Sound public page. It's worth following. And then third place, and then the grand final later on. So match 21 is coming up now. Ping! And it is two absolute classic hymns. And as I always say, no bias at all. Gregory, you're very lucky. You're very lucky. I can't wait for my glass to be full. Who else has a glass of something? Make me feel extremely jealous, I dare you. Go on, make me feel as jealous as you can. Let's go into the first hymn tonight, which, oh, by the way, the very first hymn tonight was, of course, Praise to the Holiest in the Height, to the wonderful tune Gerontius. Let me just find the first hymn. I'm just going to pop up for 1 second. I've just realised I wouldn't mind getting a book from over here. I need this virtual church to be as epic as possible, basically. No one press anything on the console, please. You can resist temptation, I'm sure. Ugh. Just drop to stop. The organ's falling apart. There we go. Okay, just in case. Leave it there for now. So, up first in the final of the World Cup, the bells will stop in a minute, I'm sure, is Alleluia, sing to Jesus, risen now to reign in love. To the tune, as you know by now, Hyfrydol. And then we'll go into Love Divine or Love's Excelling. Don't forget, it's over to you. You have to vote. After I've played these two hymns, I will then play two hymns which are not part of the competition, one of which was requested. During that time, you can vote away. Okay? So let's stop the bells. Shut up! Oh, if only it was that effective in real life. So at Romsey, that is exactly what pre-evensong rehearsal is like. You've got the bells just going on in the background and you're having to rehearse over the bells. It's church. That's what church is all about, isn't it? That's what church sounds like. You've got the bells in the bell tower, muffled. It's a rather wonderful effect, especially when it's in an entirely different key to what you're rehearsing. So here we go. Let's go into match 21, okay? Enjoy. Okay, so the first hymn in our tournament tonight. This is match 21, and Alleluia, Sing to Jesus is competing rather ceremoniously against another Welsh tune. Actually quite interesting how there are 3 Welsh tunes out of the 4 remaining hymns. 3 Welsh tunes and 1 German. So it could be in the final Wales v Germany, or it could, of course, be Wales v Wales. That could be an interesting one, couldn't it? So let's go straight in to Blaenwern, tuned by William Rowlands. Love divine, all loves excelling, joy of heaven to earth come down. You all know where we are, don't you? Virtually, of course, we are in Romsey Abbey, my church. I'm playing my organ for you. That's weird. Let's go. Okay, so There is just something I want to fix, because I don't know why, but the microphone doesn't turn off when I move away from this angle. So I'm going to have to just be unprofessional for a minute, bring you behind the scenes once I just remove the microphone. In fact, no, I can do it. I can do it like this, can't I? I think. Yes, I can. So if I go to that one, good, you can still see me. But if I click delete, 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 delete. I hope I'm not messing this up now. Delete and delete. Hopefully that's now fixed it. Let's just do a very quick test. If I go to this angle, I wonder if you can still hear me. No, you can't hear me. Excellent. That's good. Right. Fab. What we need to do now is set up a vote, don't we? So here we go. Let me set up this poll. Oh, what? It says I'm not signed in. Okay. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Start a poll. So what are we on? We're match 21. So first hymn was Alleluia, sung to Jesus. How could you possibly forget that? The second hymn that you've got to vote for is Love Divine, All Loves Excelling. Okay, so you can vote away for that now, whilst I am going to play just a couple of ditties, just whilst you're choosing between those two of the greatest Welsh hymns. Any Welsh people in tonight are going to be struggling with that, definitely. Do we have any Welsh people in? Give me a sort of a thumbs up if you are Welsh. I'm going to play now sort of a quiet hymn. Well, it's not sort of a quiet hymn at all. It is a quiet hymn. It's more reflective. It's Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. Gorgeous tune and lovely words. Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, tune my heart to sing Thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. And it goes on a bit more than that. So the tune is called Nettleton. All right, so you vote away, and I will tickle the ivories of the Romsey Abbey sample set, which is available, by the way, on the BIS website, beautyandsound.co.uk. I'll tell you how many we've sold after I've played this hymn, if you're interested. Okay, let's go. Really gorgeous tune, isn't it? So you heard the flute harmonique there, and then in the final couple of lines, you then heard the great Clarabella. Okay, so moving into our next hymn, which is actually a request now from Benjamin Yao. By the way, so I'm going to probably have next week off from virtual church. See how I feel. Might not. But so let's get back to normal with requests. Okay, so obviously the past few weeks I've been a bit busy with the World Cup, but if you want to send in your requests in the BIS requests form, please do, and then we can get cracking with those. But I've probably missed quite a few requests already. But should we have a fresh start? So if you want to make your requests for the future, send them to the usual place in the BIS requests form, a link to which is in the description. So the next request, which comes in from Benjamin Yao, is will your anchor hold in the storms of life when the clouds unfold their wings of strife? I told you that I would let you know how many sample sets we've sold. Well, we have sold 34 so far, which I think is wonderful. So thank you all very much for your support there. Anybody in the chat who has got one, a sample, or anyone who is going to get one? Let me know. I'd love to know. Okay, so will your anchor hold for Benjamin Yao? Let's try the clarinet, or should I say the cremona, as it's called on the Abbey organ. Okay, so I think I'm the only person in the room now who doesn't know how this vote is going. So we've had 156 votes so far, and you've had 10 minutes according to the poll, or 9 minutes. 158 votes, 2 more have just come in. Just have a look to see who's been very generous tonight and who's been contributing. I'll take all of your contributions tonight as a virtual honesty ticket for the festival. I think that's fair, isn't it? So, Jerry Martin, thank you very much for your 1999. You are amazing. You are amazing, Jerry. Jerry was pivotal in the creation of the sample set. Very much so. Donald Dodson, who has been a member for 7 months. I think part of the, I don't know whether you're in the long-term listener club or the medium-term listener, Donald. Greetings from La Mesa in USA. Wonderful World Cup of beautiful sounds. Thank you very much. Ben Wallace, $5. Thank you very much for leaving a request. So we'll capture that. Yep, you can see that James Palmer has requested that. Thank you very much, James. And Donald again, $20. Happy end of August, almost. Yeah, we're getting into the winter months now, aren't we? And Charles Maurice, $49.99. That's very kind. Time to pay the piper. It's been a while. I hadn't noticed. Well, thank you very much to all of you for your donations. Let's now close the poll. Doug Olivet has just sent one in as well. My honours ticket. Better late than never. Well, that's very generous. Thank you very much. I'll give you all hearts. Let me give you a heart. Heart. A heart. Anyone else? No, I've got a heart. I can't give you a heart, Jerry. I don't know why. There we go. So let's now close the poll. 165 votes. Oh, it's close, but not close enough. So I'll have to get my marker pen, which sends home the losers. Although not quite yet, of course, because we are going to compete for 3rd place. So, with 53% of the vote, it was Love Divine or Love's Excelling, sending Alleluia, Sing to Jesus, into the battle for 3rd place. Oh, that's going to be a competition. So what is Blaenwern up against? Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? So match 22 is All Creatures of Our God and King against Guide Me, O Thou Great Redeemer. Oh, 2 awesome hymns. 4 awesome hymns, frankly, aren't they? Or let me type in All Creatures into the search and hopefully it'll pop up. There it is. So, all creatures of our God and King, lift up your voice and with us sing Alleluia, Alleluia, to the tune Laßt uns erfreuen. Are you ready? Are you ready for match number 22? Let's have a go then, guys. Let's have a go. What's Ian talking about? Pedal part never stops. It is actually, isn't it? There's lots of sort of scales. Going all the way from the top, all the way down. It is a busy one. Okay, what do you all think of the organ, by the way? Are you enjoying the organ? Does it sound all right? What are your favourite stops on it? I don't know. I didn't see anyone. I wasn't looking actually. But has anyone got the organ, or is anyone going to buy it? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's go for this angle. Why not? Okay, so all creatures of our God and King is up against Rhondda. So this one is Wales v Germany. Wales v Germany. Let's have a look, shall we? Only 3 verses though on this one, only 3. Perhaps the procession would be too long for this relatively short hymn, if you get my gift. Should we engage tuba? Why not? Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Go on then, David, right? You call me biased again. Am I biased? You're biased. I'm not biased. Very naughty chords. They're not naughty chords. Twee tweedle. They're just chords. Just a chord progression. Louder. Louder. Tuba, tuba, tuba. Well, okay, let me put the, let me set up the poll. Where is it? It's over here. Start a poll. What match are we? Oh, this is the final match, like before we get into the final. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is actually quite nerve-wracking. So match 22. all creatures versus guide me, guide me, guide me, guide me. There we go. And click. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, so whilst you are doing that, I'm going to play 2 more hymns. Whilst you can choose. So the first hymn that I'm going to play in this little section is Sing Praise to God who reigns above, to the tune Mit freuden, zart. We're actually incidentally going to play a couple of pieces from the composition competition later on. A couple of the ones that I can play because they're jolly hard. So I'm going to play just a couple of those for you. What were your thoughts on that, by the way? Did you have any favourites? What did you think about the results? Were they what you expected? Please let me know in the chat. So sing praise to God who reigns above, the God of all creation. There we go. So that was Sing Praise to God who reigns above, the God of all creation, to the tune Mit freuden, zart. Okay, so we're going to have now another request from Mr. Kubaki, of course, who sent in the hymn Rock of Ages, cleft for me, but not to the tune that you might think. It's to the tune, now I think this is, I don't know what language this is. I don't know. So it's Maoz Tsur, M-A-O-Z, new word, T-S-U-R. This is this is a Jewish traditional. Apparently, this tune. So, Rock of Ages. Actually, no, I think I'm a little bit wrong there. It's not Rock of Ages cleft for me. But the words, maybe it's a different translation. Rock of Ages, let our song praise your saving power. It feels different. You, amid the raging foe, were our sheltering tower. Furious, it assailed us, but your arm availed us, and your word broke its sword when our strength failed us. Rather powerful language there, Daniel. Anyway, so there were just 2 verses, so we'll have both of these verses. It's not a tune that I recognise. So let's solo it out. On the clarinet, because it is so beautiful. It really is a gorgeous clarinet, this Cremona. It's an original 1850s Walker stop, untouched since it was installed. So I think this is one of the earliest sort of organs on the Hampshire market, English organs of its kind. So it's actually really nice, I think, to be able to have stops like this. So let's listen to the clarinet, shall we? Where should we go? Let's go here. So the tune, Bill, is Maoz Tsur. You won't get that spelling from the way I say it, but it's M-A-O-Z. Daniel has beat me to it, so there you go. It's a nice tune. Don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about its background. It says it's a Jewish traditional, but it's very nice. Very, very nice tune. So we've had now 2 hymns. I think that's long enough for you to have voted. 173 of you had voted 9 minutes ago. It looks like there's a clear winner there, doesn't it? So here we go. Anyone else to vote? Close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click that mouse button. Get my pen, my sending home pen, or my red card, which has just very strangely disappeared. That doesn't make any sense. I haven't left the organ. How has it disappeared? How has that happened? I haven't left this seat. Have you taken my pen? Ah, put it in the drawer. I don't know why I put it in the drawer, but I put it in the drawer. So what's going home? So let me have a look. Guide me, O thy great Redeemer, had 58%. All creatures of our God and King, 41% of the vote. So pen has to go through to make doubly sure. Pen goes through all creatures, which means that the next match, so match 23, who is competing for third place, will be Alleluia versus all creatures, which we'll have now. I can't put that on the screen because I haven't set it up, obviously. Who was that? David, thank you very much for your $20. I'll give you a heart. I really appreciate it. Oh, Thomas, thank you very much for your $10 to All the World. Oh yeah, great hymn. Fantastic. Gregory Potter, Austria, please. I will, especially as you gave me $9.99. I'll definitely play it. Sign forever, asks Jenny. I'd be delighted to. What's this emoji? Jean-Marie Dabur. What's that? They look like little, I don't know, what are they? Little pink dinosaurs. I've never seen that emoji before. That's pretty cool. Anyway, the cat is watching. What do you mean the cat? Daniel, you said that earlier and you made me turn around. There's no cat in here that I can see, is there? Isn't it funny that yesterday Martin Baker was sat in that chair and Colin Walsh was sat behind me? Just like sitting here in this room with these amazing people surrounding me. It was very intimidating. But what a wonderful experience. So let's go into match 23. Now I wonder whether I can get it on the screen. I might just have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery. I'll tell you what I can do. If I just hack it. So if you bear with me. So is it any of those? Yeah, it is. So what I can do is, if I just change this bottom one to all creatures of our God and King, Queen. I love typos. There we go. So you can see. Actually, this is match, let me just confirm so anyone who's watching back can catch up. This is match 23. There we go. So we have to now, this is for third place, all right? This is for third place. And then we'll go into the final. Let's fire up, rather than doing a McVeigh reharm, let's get a Rawthorn reharm, shall we? See what he's done with it. I think he's a bit different to me. Okay, so this is for third place. Let's go. Okay, apologies about the text like floating around the screen then. And it's disappeared again now. Oh dear, I think I've broken something. I don't know why is it not there? Oh no. Anyway, I think you know what the hymns are, don't you? So they are, I don't know why it's not there. Anyway, they are Alleluia, sing to Jesus, versus all creatures of our God. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of repetition tonight, but this is how World Cups work. The teams have to play more than once to compete for various places, don't they? So perhaps with this one, because there are 5 verses here, let's just have 3 verses to make it an even match. 3 verses of Hyfrydol, 3 verses of Laßt und erfreuen. Okay, hello everyone. We've got good numbers tonight, over 280 watching currently. So why don't you give me a +1 and your location so we can see who's in and where. So I can see that Scott Flanagan is in Nebraska. I can see that Nigel is in Southwest Ohio. Who else is in? Give me a +1. Someone's in from Texas. So yeah, +1, Hampshire, UK. Over to you. Oh, hello. Have you got anything to say? Or you just come to lurk?
Just come to say hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
I'm back. Yeah, she's been away all week actually.
Well, not all week. I was here for the masterclass, but I'm back now.
You can't stay away, can you?
I've just been asking people what their favourite moment was of the week.
I know, yeah, I'd like to know that actually. I was going to ask them that.
Would you like to hear?
I will, but wait until the right moment.
Okay.
So they're all giving me their location now, as you can see, and I'm going to play this hymn. So let's do that first, shall we? Right. Okay, so this is now for third place. I'll close the poll and let's see how you get on. I haven't even opened the poll, so how can I close it? Silly. I need to start a poll. Start a poll, and this is, I'll put for third place. So this is Wales. This is Wales v Germany.
Excuse me.
Isn't it? Alleluia, or Hyfrydol versus All Creatures of Our God and King.
Laßt.
So it's, yes, Wales v Germany. And the final is Wales
v Wales.
Yep. So
well, that tells you. So there we go. It's official. Wales have won the World Cup.
So it's a bit of an own goal, really, there, isn't it?
Own goal?
Well, I don't know. If Wales win, Wales lose.
It's a win-win, is what you should say.
Win-win for Wales, isn't it? Yeah. So look, the votes are flying in already. So what am I playing next on my
I better
sheet?
vote.
You better vote. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, close. It's close.
Right, let me play now a piece from last night. Not last night. When was it?
It was the night before last.
Thursday. No. Friday.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I've just asked in the chat, those
you?
people who've purchased
What
the
have you
new
asked in the
sample set kid on the block, i.e. Romsey Abbey, this one,
Oh, yeah?
who's enjoying playing it. And Marcus Reeves said very much.
Thank you, Marcus.
He's enjoying it
Thank
very
you
much.
very much.
So that's
You-
good.
you-
Good chappy hasn't had a go yet. He's downloaded it, but that's as far as he's got.
Well done, good chappy. And Marcus, thank you very much for downloading it and buying it. You obviously know the organ. You've heard it in real life. Hope you agree that it sounds remarkably similar, particularly when you're playing it in headphones and on your own setup. I think it sounds very similar.
Oh, Sean, he's really enjoying his.
Oh, who's
Marcus
this?
has got
Oh,
it.
Sean, yeah, excellent. So how many people in the chat? 3?
At least 3.
Ooh, right. Okay. Okay, so let's now head into a piece by Adam Heron, who didn't quite make the top 3 on Friday, but could easily have done if the top 3 weren't quite so successful. This is it's called Fantasy in E minor, and Adam says that this is inspired by Vaughan Williams and that sort of school of English music. It was received very well, actually, by all the judges. Tom particularly liked it, Colin liked it, and I very much like it as well. And I think you will like it. If you haven't heard it, if you haven't listened to the competition, tut, you really should, because the new music in that is really spectacular. And it'll be available in the book later in the year or early next year. So what does he ask for at the beginning? He asks for sort of slishin on flute on the swell, he asks for 8 foot on the grate, he asks for a choir clarinet, soft 16 on the pedal, swell to pedal, swell to grate. We've got all of that on this organ. That's lucky, isn't it? Let's fire up some more stuff just in case we need to go elsewhere.
Hello, Ronald. Also enjoying his set.
Yay, 4 of you.
And where is Bobby, Thomas Baronta? I will see if I can find her for you.
Don't leave her. She's just going to cause trouble.
Well, the doors are all shut, so I'll see if I can find a cat. Because they're not allowed in when we have guest organists here. Well, they are when they're practicing, but not when they're performing. So I'll see if we can get a cat in to finish off the festival in style with our resident feline friends.
Stand back, because I'm going to put that camera on. Stand back.
I'm off.
Oh, okay, you're off. Okay, fair enough. Or do that.
I'm going to look for a cat.
Well, that was Adam Heron's Fantasy in E minor, written for Beauty and Sound for the composition competition. And I suspect that a lot of you will be wanting to play that when it appears in the forthcoming BIS book.
Regarding the book, we'll try and get the books published in time for Christmas. So Christmas presents and things. We'll try and get them published by the end of the year. Can't promise at this stage, but we will hope to publish by Christmas.
Hopefully. It's quite a big job, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
If you've been seeing ads, then I'm not quite sure why. It's obviously a new thing, isn't it? I've just made a little change to hopefully fix that. Anyway, so hopefully they should see no more adverts. The poll looks closed. It looks close. Oh, it doesn't look close enough, though, does it? Where's my pen? Have you taken my pen again?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Did I really put it back in the drawer? I could have sworn I didn't. Pen is here. I'm going to click End Poll. There we go. For third place. So, Hyfrydol, 45% of the vote. And All Creatures of Our God and King is 54% of the vote. These are actually quite close, aren't they? So, in third place in the BIS Hymn World Cup is officially now All Creatures of Our God and King. Woohoo! I'm only saying woohoo simply because we have a third place and it makes it a bit more official. Not being biased, of course. You know me. All right, so what does this mean then? This means that we now go into the final. Ooh. Woohoo! Now let me see if I can get this text working. Why is the text doing funny things? Why? Oh no, what have I done? What have I done to the text, guys? The text just, oh my god. Anyway, if I bin that one, there we go. So, this is, I can change that. Can you see if it's updating live? Perhaps you can. I'm going to put an exclamation mark to give it a little bit more sort of sense of occasion, gravitas. So what's in the final? Let me type it out. So love divine, all loves excelling, versus guide me, O thou great Redeemer. Is that going to stay on the screen? Why is it doing that? Why is it sort of zooming around all over the place? Oh, the text is going all over the place. It's all going all over the screen. So if I'm going to have to just... Oh, it's no big deal, is it? No big deal. OBS, hey, it's a weird piece of software, OBS. It's very, very powerful, but it's very clunky and clumsy.
I thought you changed. I thought you were using something else now, StreamWorks.
No, I've always used OBS.
I thought you dabbled in StreamWorks
ever since day one.
For a bit.
No. Right, which one should I play first?
It's got to be the order of the draw. So, you've got to do it in the order of the draw.
No, but what, from top to well?
So which group? Love Divine. Which group? Which is the higher group?
It's the order on the screen. So Love Divine versus Guide Me.
That's it then. Love Divine's got to be first.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let's do it then.
I don't know though, because Love Divine was in Group 7 and like Guide Me was in Group 6.
That fits in order there. 21, 22.
All right.
Could you go and get me the James O'Donnell arrangement? It's upstairs.
Oh, has it been filed away?
No, it's just in the pile. I think it's just in the pile. If you're quick, then I can play that the last verse reharm of that because it looks quite good. It's upstairs. I think Charlotte's asleep. In which case, I'll play the other version. I'll play the Guide Me, Rhondda now. And then, yeah, So, final of the World Cup. I'm nervous. I don't know how you're feeling, but I'm very nervous about this. Ogle Heart. I've done reharms for pretty much every hymn, so I guess that means I'm biased for every one, right? Okay, well, here goes. This is the first rendition of the final. Hold on to your seats. Or hold on to your hats. Guide Me, O Thou Great Redeemer, is now going to be fighting against Love Divine, All Loves Excelling. Couldn't find the James O'Donnell version, unfortunately. Yeah, it's in a pile upstairs somewhere, but I'll have to do my own thing with it, which is fine. I like doing my own thing. Line. There it is. Right, so this is the final sort of final something in the competition, isn't it? Final rendition, final sort of attempt at winning. So it's all down to how well can Blaenwern perform against Rhondda. I feel a bit of pressure coming on. I feel a little bit of pressure. What do I do? What do I do? I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to do a crescendo from the beginning. from piano in verse 1. And by the end of verse 3 will be, you can imagine where we'll be. Okay, so good luck to your favourite team. May the best hymn win. There we go. There we go. Now, there are over 300 people watching, and I'd like to see at the very least 200 votes. Okay, so I need to pop it in. So if I go to start a poll, and if I just put in the text, so it is the finale. I'm going to give it 3 exclamation marks, just to make a point. So it's that one versus that one. Okay, are you ready to vote for the winner of the BIS World Cup. Ooh, gosh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. After I've clicked the OK button, I'm going to play some of your live requests. I'm going to be now counting on, I guess, James Palmer to help me here for the live requests. Thank you very much, James, for putting the hymn numbers there as well. That's very useful because I'm by myself in here. Okay, so here comes the poll. Let's get the hymn book.
Do you need something?
Right, James, what am I playing then? Thine Forever, Common Praise 599. Let's have a look at that one. Okay. So the tune is called Newington, and it's Thine Forever, God of Love, hear us from thy throne above. Thine forever may we be here and in eternity. This comes in from Jenny Wren. Jenny Wren 280 specifically. Thank you very much, Jenny, for your donation, and I hope you enjoy this hymn. I'm going to play for you.
Good, Chappie.
Thank you very much, Jenny, for that. Lovely hymn. I heard that for a while, actually. Nice to hear that one again. I'm going to go straight into a hymn which is coming from Gregory Potter, who's asked for Austria. This is a great hymn. Was this was in the... no, it wasn't.
It's going to borrow your iPad.
Yeah.
I think it's on your iPad, Good Chappie's hymn. which I've been seeking
Good
out.
chappy, Tim.
Good Chappy did a super chat last week and emailed the hymn he would like to your Richard at Beauty and Sound, which is why I can't find the email, I suspect.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I got it.
Yeah, you well done.
Got it.
Okay, so 3 verses of glorious things of thee are spoken. Nala was very comfortable here, keeping Francesca Massey company. You see the picture that I put online of Nala on the bench here. Are you going to stay still, Nala, or are you going to cause chaos? Okay, so glorious things of thee are spoken for Gregory Potter, and then I will close the poll. Hello Nala, you enjoying that? I'm going to play just one more hymn just before I close the poll, just to give you as long as possible. And it's a request that came in last week from Good Chappy. He was very generous last week, so thank you very much, Good Chappy. It's Hark, hark my soul. Angelic songs are swelling over earth's green fields and ocean's wave-beat shore. How sweet the truth those blessed strains are telling of that new life when sin shall be no more. Then there's a refrain which is, angels of Jesus, angels of light, singing to welcome the pilgrims of the night. And this is going to be what it sounds like, I think. clump. Authentic clumps. Authentic Romsey Abbey clumps. I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, let's have a look, shall we? We've had a good number of votes. We've had a Peugeot 205 votes, which is a good number. I was hoping to see over 200 votes. Anyone else who just wants to see if they can sway it? Because it looks like we're going to have to give the 2023 crown to which one, Nala? Love divine. Nala loves excelling. Wow.
Nala's purring, so she must be happy.
Well, there we go. So 56% voted for Blaenwern. 43% voted for Cwmrontha. How interesting. Well, the polls have spoken. We will not be having a recount.
Do you like reprise it again?
Well, I have to play it again, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to play it again. Have we got a prize for first place?
A cat purr.
A cat purr. Have we got like a crown or something that we can? I don't know. We need to do something, don't we? We should have thought of like a. I don't know. I'll have to think of something for next week because it will hold that crown for the year until next summer when we do the 2024, and then in Christmas we'll do a Carol Cup competition. A Carol Cup competition. So I think we should have the winner. Shall we have the winner? So what was the winner?
It was Blaenwern.
I'm trying to think what to do with it because I've played it twice already.
I can't
Let's
find that
make it-
descant, I'm afraid.
No, it's a bit of a shame. Can't find that.
Which pile? There are two piles. The one on the chair.
Well, it's the red book, isn't it? It should be
Is
quite
it?
obvious.
It's not there. It's not obvious. I don't know where you.
No, I mean the red. It should be. If it was there, it would be obvious. But obviously, it's not there.
I'll see if I can have another look. In the meantime, why don't you play a request? We have a nice request. Luckington, let all the world in every corner sing. Come in from Thomas Moronta.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
It's a very joyous hymn, which is appropriate for the occasion of a World Cup winner.
Yes, let
Let all the world in every
For-
corner sing that Blaenwern is the winner.
Well, they're not all rejoicing though, because
No,
obviously 41% of them will be commiserating tonight. 41% of people have got their head in their hands. No. Sean Pierce wants a tuba tune. You can have a tuba tune if you want, Sean. It's going to have to be one of the easy ones. Should we have a bit of George Herbert before we have that though? George Herbert being, of course, the composer of the text, which I'm sure you all knew. Let's start with the tuba. I can take that off the screen. It's not on the screen. Weird. And let's go. Good one, isn't it? It's a shame it's only 2 verses because it's over so quickly.
So our friend Johnny Bombard is in the chat. I was a little naughty playing this hymn at Chester Cathedral today and broke the no reharmonisation rule. Johnny Bombard, you're never naughty. I mean, can we believe that from our friend Johnny Bombard?
Does Mr. Rushforth still not like reharmonisations?
I don't know.
Don't know why.
But if you're Johnny Bombard, you can do whatever you like.
If it's appropriate to the liturgy, then it's just completely relevant. It's inappropriate not to be honest. You say that to the Germans or to the Dutch, you can't reharmonise this. They'll laugh in your face. Johnny, you reharm, you go for it. Anyway, so are we giving up with that James O'Donnell?
Oh no, I was trying to make a World Cup replica. So I'll go and look.
That'll take ages.
Keep playing requests.
Oh,
no, it won't take me ages. I've got a genius idea.
Well, are you going to leave people on tenterhooks?
Yes.
Oh, well,
just,
you'll have to stay tuned
work
to see
down
how
the list.
Caroline is going to make this World Cup replica. Because I don't have a clue. Is it going to involve tinfoil?
Look, that's the top look.
Well, no, I'm going to wait.
Look.
I'm going to wait. So I want to be as surprised as these people here. I'm just trying to find the next request. Thank you very much. King of Glory, King of Peace. There we go. For Daniel Heatdirks. Is that right? Heatdirks? 494. But just so I know, are you doing James O'Donnell first or replica first? Oh, she didn't answer. No idea. Okay, so King of Glory, King of Peace, I will love thee. This is a nice tune, isn't it? Again, George Herbert. We should have a George Herbert marathon because George Herbert is one of the reasons why Hugo's middle name is Herbert. And actually, I mean, there are lots of good Herberts. There's Herbert Howells, Herbert Sumption, of course, Herbert Brewer, and George Herbert. Which other Herberts can you think of? I think it's a fantastically strong name with good connotations, I think. Let's get all the flutes and all the stuff together. King of Glory, King of Peace for Daniel. Oh, you found it. Where was it?
Underneath all those lovely Lyrebird editions, which are enormous. And that's tiny, so that's why.
So basically where I said it would be.
And you haven't played the Lyrebirds recently, so
No, so
it was buried.
We'll have this later.
Yes, let me fashion my cup first. Those of you who
No,
are regulars, or
we'll have
LTLs
this.
or
We'll-
MTLs on
We'll
BIS,
finish with it.
we'll remember that when Richard, it's a bit dusty, when Richard did 81 renditions of JSB BWV 565, I made him a little medal. So I'm going to try and make a medal for our World Cup running hymn. But I can't promise it will be a great feat of engineering. We'll see what we can
but
do.
you always come up trumps with that sort of stuff, so
Well, we'll
look
see.
forward to it.
I'm trying to get some props now.
So thank you, Gregory. I was literally just about to ask, actually, what were people's favourite events last week? I can actually let's just, for a bit of fun, let's just do another poll.
I can tell you already a few bits of feedback.
Yes. Well,
So John
look.
said he loved Ben Blaw's recital because it's just Ben. He said, well, we can all agree with that. It seems like ages ago, Ben Blaw's recital, doesn't it?
I can do organ master class. I don't know how many options I have. 3.
I think it's 4, isn't it?
No, more than that.
Is it?
Yeah, Francesca Massi. Oh, I'd be interested to know. 4 was composition competition. 5, I've actually missed out the compliment. Oh, it is only 4. Oh, how boring. I'll tell you what, I'll put that down, Francesca Massi. No, I can't do that, can I? No, so you'll have to let me know. What was the... I'll tell you what, I'm going to take Ben Blaw's recital out because it's out of all the live stuff. So Martin B and Colin W. That was their recital last night. Organ masterclass, Francesca Massi, another organ recital, or the composition competition. What was your favourite? Because I assume that all of you tuned into everything, right? Of course you did. You're dedicated BISs. Okay, let me work down James's list. James Palmer for Brady Kilman. I come, O Saviour, to thy table. You've emailed it to me. Okay, let's have a look, James, at the email. James Palmer, I come to this. Is this one here? Load. I come, O Saviour, to thy table. For weak and weary is my soul. Thou bread of life alone art able to satisfy and make me whole. Lord, may thy body and thy blood be for my soul the highest good. Thank you very much, Eileen. That's very generous of you. $20, 20 euros. Sorry. Thank you very much. So your donations are really helpful. So all of your donations tonight are spectacularly helpful, simply because everybody who you saw, all of the professional organists that you saw, so Martin, Colin, Francesca, Ben Blaw, Tom Bell, they were all paid proper fees, proper artist fees. Can't possibly expect people like of that caliber to come and play for free. That would be very rude of me to assume that. So I pay them a good fee. So if you can help with those fees, if you have the program, the BIS Festival program, actually there's a little bit of transparency on the first page there, which sort of gives you a very rough estimate on how much the festival has cost to put together. There are various costs in there which I'm just going to sort of consume myself, but largely the fees in the program are correct. So this is for Brady Kilman. I come, O Saviour, to thy table. I've just noticed there were 14 verses in here of this. Crikey. No, I'm lying. There are 15 verses. Oh! I don't think we'll have 15 verses though. I hope you don't mind. Let's just have 4 verses. Those are, I think that would be enough. It's been a very long week. I'm not sure I could manage 15 verses. Oh dear. Thank you very much, Bill. Please hold Carmen in your thoughts. The Carmen Foster, I don't think is very well. I don't know any details, unfortunately. But yes, indeed, please bear Carmen Foster in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you very much, Brian, your $40. That's very kind. Inexor, thank you to you both for your hard work. As always, it does bring us great joy. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. Marty M, thank you for a wonderful week. $10. Thank you very much to you as well. It really does help, and it is such a joy to do these things for you. You know, it really is. It's a privilege. It's just wonderful to be able to bring these wonderful people and to be able to commission, you know, over 70 new pieces of music on BIS, and 12 of which you heard on Friday. That's a real privilege. So I'm so grateful to you for allowing me to do it. So big thumbs up to you. I want to give you my sound effects are gone, but I'm going to give you a thank you. Thank you to you all. Ben Wallace has requested Saviour Like a Shepherd Leaders, ELW 0789. Oh, actually, there is a red book down there. What's that for? Why is there this? What's this ELW out for?
Oh, I was looking at something for James, but it wasn't in there. We didn't have any luck.
That's all right. Well, Ben Wallace's is in here, 789. That's handy.
Nice.
So I can
Jolly
play that.
good.
There it is. Ben Wallace, who is definitely a long-term listener. Ben, I think, is an HL, a heritage listener. He's been here since the very early days on the old organ. Hands up those people who are watching Virtual Church on the old organ. So I think you guys are heritage listeners. Clump. Okay, here we go. Saviour, like a shepherd, lead us. Much we need your tender care. In your pleasant pastures feed us. For our use, your fold prepare. For Ben Wallace. I think we might. Are we up to date with requests? Oh, Daniel has just sent one in. Daniel might be the last one. James, can you confirm? Daniel's is the last one. 759.
Fix up to the.
And then I'm going to play one more piece from the competition.
Jolly good.
Thingy competition. And then I think we'll have the winner to a James O'Donnell arrangement, which I think is very exciting. So we'll play his arrangement, which I haven't done before. So it was composed for the wedding of Prince William and Catherine Middleton. I think it's rather epic by all accounts. So we ought to have a look at that, see how it compares to McVeigh's, basically. Sure, he's got the upper hand. When you're composing for an occasion like that, you can only write something good because you've got so much drive and motivation to write something for, you know. Anyway, so my faith looks up to thee, thou Lamb of Calvary, and then we'll get into our last few items. Might be a little bit of fun at the end, actually. There's a secret in the kitchen for Caroline, and I'll tell her to go and fetch it. She doesn't know it's there yet. Wait and see. You can join me. The thing about Romsey Abbey is it's not particularly resonant in the building. Like the reverb will only last maybe for 3 or 4 seconds, but it's actually it's a wonderful acoustic. It's the resonance that is there. It's a warm resonance, but it just doesn't last very long. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't just sort of die away to nothing with no bloom or no colour, when the resonance that there is in the Abbey actually is really, really beautiful. So even though it doesn't last very long when you release a chord, it really is a very nice acoustic. Oh wow! I know what you made that out of.
Be careful because it's a bit flimsy.
Where's the thing that comes out the bottom? Normally. Round thing. Oh, I don't know what it is. I thought it was something else. Okay. Well, what do you want to do?
I think we should.
No, well, wait. No. I know. I'm going to play a piece.
Okay.
I'm going to play one of the pieces that we heard on Friday. No. Put it over there. And then after this, we'll have the winner. We'll present the winner with the cup.
It's dodgy.
And then I'll play the winner. And whilst I'm playing this piece, could you just go into the kitchen and get something that I may or may not have left in the fridge, in the little fridge, and you might want to get a couple of glasses as well. And if you would like to get a couple of glasses as well to join us for this mysterious thing, I don't know, please do. We might be able to enjoy a little drink together. I'm going to have a go at playing Michael Whytock's chorale prelude on Ave Maria Stella. This came second place in the composition competition. First place was Tim Raval's Veni Creator. Second place was Ave Maria Stella, which is nice. So 2 plain song, plain chant hymns in the top 2. And it was really wonderful to have Tim here playing it, actually playing his winning piece. And he had no idea. He had literally no idea where he had come. And I was very mean to make him wait for the entire hour and a half before he found out he had won. But hey ho, sort of do now, apologise later. That's the mantra that I live by. Okay, so but this is quite different in style. It's actually very light. He described it as a modern piece, but yet accessible to the audience, to an audience. So see what you think. Most of you would have heard it, of course, on a Friday. All 230 of you watching. You all watched Friday, didn't you? I'm sure. Philip, hello. How are you doing? Cola Zero. It might be. It might be something a little bit more exotic than that. I don't know. Wait and see. Gorgeous, that, isn't it? Really interesting. It's a nice new addition, I think, to the repertoire as an organ piece based on that chorale.
Bobby likes
plain
it.
song. Yeah, Bobby will. Bobby likes everything apart from noise. So I think we need to play the winner. We need to celebrate, and we need to have a look at this cup, don't we? So, do you want to pass me the bottle?
I think the cup has to be presented first, and then you have to put the cup in shot, but not too close in shot because it's a slightly amateur effort. While you play the winning piece, winning hymn.
Yeah, well, let's celebrate the week by having a drink. Not open. Look at this.
No, well, when you reached 100,000 subscribers, how could you forget that I corked the champagne on air in your ear and it made you jump?
Yes, well, how could I forget that? How do you get into these things?
You have to tear it.
Well, I know how to tear it,
perforations.
but I can't see where...
Would you like me to do... Oh, there you go.
No, no. So this is to celebrate the winner. This is...
I'm just moving your mouse.
Blaenwern. Could you...
Colin Walsh made me laugh. He called this instrument the ordinateur when he came on Friday. Which made me laugh.
So here we go, Philip. This is indeed Coke Zero. This is actually Hampshire. This is Hampshire Leckford Estate. This is English sparkling.
Oh, Bobby might jump with the bang.
Ready?
Don't jump, Bobby.
3, just so you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Oh.
There we go.
That was quite refined compared to last time.
Yes, well, here we go. So we need to pour these. I'll pour one. Oh, look at all the steam coming out of it.
Oh,
Careful. Don't overfill onto the
Careful.
ELW. That isn't level. That's not a level table you've given me.
No, that's
yes,
part of the
no.
challenge. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, quick. Quick, it's on the bench.
Shush, don't tell people. And I think actually they're not safe there.
No, I'm going to move them.
They're really not safe.
That wasn't meant to be their final hiding place.
Destination.
Do you want to put yours in there?
Well, yes, I might do.
I have to move the ELW.
Well, if you grab yours.
Don't overfill them because then it will be less risky.
We should celebrate the winner. So, yeah, take the bottle. And now let's present the cup.
Oh yeah, the cup.
Here comes the cup. Are you ready for the cup?
Drum roll. Tom did a drum roll. You better do a drum roll.
He did, didn't he? How did he do it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Stop working.
Bomb. BIS Hymn World Cup winner, Love Divine, Blaenwern, which you didn't quite
nearly ran out of space.
Didn't.
Shh, don't tell them.
Well, it's all right. We're only streaming in nearly 4K. It's fine. 2023. So there we go. So this is the
Careful.
This is the cup that Blaenwern will be proud to hold for a year. Made out of shredded wheat cereal box.
Shush! Don't tell them.
And Tesco's finest
light
tinfoil. The light bulb. It's pretty good, actually. It is pretty good. It's ingenious, actually. If you look at the actual cup, it's not the right colour, and it's not made out of tinfoil and a shredded wheat cereal box, but it's pretty good, that, with a light bulb inside.
That's the world.
Hey, is that one of my expensive light bulbs?
Don't know. Just the first one that came to hand.
One of my smart bulbs. Where should I put it?
I think you need to put it in camera shot for sure.
Well, you'll have to hold it then for now, or maybe put it there.
Yeah, look there.
Okay.
Look at that.
Right. Well, cheers to Blaenwern.
And cheers to the Beauty and Sound Summer Festival 2023, to all participants, to all audience members, and of course, to Richard for his vision and hard work.
Vision, a terrible vision at the minute.
For his vision and pulling it all together so wonderfully well.
Yes. Well, I think it was.
Congratulations to you.
Well, a little drink to that. Thank you very much. Oh, well, cheers. Don't do it too hard.
Cheers.
I'll break the glass.
Cheers. Marsha's impressed with my cup. Very good.
That is a very nice glass of English sparkling, isn't it? Ian Garden, are you in still?
Johan, apple lemonade sounds good to me.
Have you had that one? Where is it?
Very nice.
What's it called?
Leckford Estate.
Leckford Estate, it's Hampshire. I've not had it before, but I thought
It's very nice.
I'd treat you to say thank you for helping as well. Thank you for your front of house. You and your mum. Very kind. Thank you, Jean. Very
A
helpful.
bit of chefing, a bit of room service, a bit of all sorts.
Do you want to do the duet on this? Do you want to play the top?
Yeah,
play
go on
the
then.
desk hand?
I think they're both asleep. Hugo did wake up briefly earlier, but
Look,
luckily not for long.
Need to move this, look. People who are members of the BIS Organist Association on Facebook will have seen some behind the scenes pictures of us all having a sort of a bit of downtime after the events. So if you'd like to go and see those, you have to go and join the BIS Organist Association on Facebook. It's entirely free. It's just a closed private group. Right, shall we...
Do I get to play this on the tuba?
Yeah.
In which case, which manual would you like? The solo? All the way over here?
No, do it on the bottom. I'll bring it down to the bottom for
Oh, well
you.
done. That's good. Because I can't reach over there.
Yeah. So this is the winner. Here it is, Blaenwern. This is actually a different arrangement, and it's in a different key. It's an F.
Are you just going to do one verse? Or
No, we'll do them all. Do them all 3 verses.
Okay, what?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do all 3. See what it's like. So it goes 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then you'll do that one, okay?
On there, on the bottom, this one.
Yeah, but at pitch.
Yeah, okay.
I think I shouldn't get in your way.
Okay.
Just be careful of my...
Oh, crumbs. I'll
Put
move
it over on this
I
side,
think we
actually,
should move
because
it.
it has got a dry bottom, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
thank you so much, everybody, for listening and for all your donations and for your support. It
Couldn't
means
do it without
a
you.
huge amount. And I really hope you've enjoyed everything we've done this week. We certainly have.
Had a great time. Really great time. It's going to be sad next week when it's all over, and we haven't got Colin and Martin here being very naughty.
But you can look forward to the Carol Cup in December and hopefully the publication of our new book, ready in time for Christmas.
Okay, here we go. So this is the final thing tonight. Love Divine or Love's Excelling.
It wasn't quite as together as you and Martin Baker last night. Sorry about that.
Well, what did you do?
I was just a bit ahead of you on the last. No.
Why? That was rather good, that. I quite like it, isn't it?
I had a moment while you were playing that thinking, actually, another congratulations to Richard. So when you started this Hountwork journey, when you bought your Viscount, second-hand Viscount, years ago, had you ever imagined that you would record a sample set and that you would be playing to 300 people live on your sample set that you've created yourself? I think that's amazing.
On an organ that we
Because we say it, but it sounds amazing in the room. We always say this, but we're privileged to hear this in the room. So congratulations on your fantastic Romsey Abbey sample set.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind. I suppose the only thing that we haven't done ourselves is built. Hountwork isn't ours, so the sample set's mine.
No,
the organ is mine that we've paid for and designed, and then Hountwork isn't. So if that was ours. If we had our own, that would be literally everything of ours, isn't it? But no, the sample set, yeah, it's a dream come true to be able to play the sample set and on this organ. I just can't believe it.
I think sounds
I can't believe it.
terrific.
So I think.
Well, Garrett said that was nearly as virtuosic as our Epiphany piece with me on the cipher.
The tinnitus one. Garrett, I owe you an email actually, don't I? Yes, thank you very much for your hard work.
What are you playing for a voluntary tonight?
Well, that was it.
Oh, come on, Richard.
What do you mean, come on, Richard?
They're going to want a voluntary.
Who are?
The congregation. Come on. Yes, it's the winner, but you
Well,
come
that was
on.
it.
Come on.
We're ending on a high there with you sort of helping
Right,
me out.
one more poll. Vidor to Carter from Symphony No. 5 or Vienne Final from Symphony No. 1. Go. Put the poll up. Go on. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, really?
Go on. It's two choices. Good chap, he's gone for a curveball. Tuba tune.
Curveball.
Yeah, you could do that one.
No, I can't do it.
It's got a fine tuba.
I've had a sip of wine.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's that F sharp major bit. Is it that bit? Are you going to do a poll for it, or are you just going to play what you fancy?
I don't play what I fancy.
Right, fair enough.
That's how it works here, isn't it?
Oh, Philip wants you to play the first movement from Vidor 5. He definitely won't do that, Philip.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that without practicing it. Although I have played it
Anita
recently,
wants
it's probably
Crown
good.
Imperial.
No, we'll have tuba tune. It's
Will
sort of-
you now?
Well, it'll probably be an arrangement
Oh, okay.
of it.
Do you want me to pull out a stop for that?
Yeah,
Which I famously got wrong on Rotterdam once.
You'll do the wrong one like you always do.
It will be Contraband Bad 32. It's pretty obvious on this organ, surely.
I've forgotten what I need to do for registration. Okay. Do I really have to play this?
Yes. Well, I just suggested
Good Chappie actually was
Vidor
quite-
or Vienne, but Good Chappie.
Good Chappie was quite generous last week, so let's.
And Good Chappie is one of your very first sample set purchases, so he wants
He
to
was.
hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, he was
For when
absolutely.
he has a go himself.
True. Okay, well, let's engage tuba. Okay, so this is the Norman Cocker tuba tune, who apparently, according to Geoffrey Makinson, who was one of the organists at Manchester Cathedral, where Norman Cocker was organist, apparently Norman Cocker used to be a magician, a magician and a musician at the same time. So there you go. Can you name me any other musicians who are magicians?
I bet there are a few.
Must be. Oh, where's that drink?
Well done. Nala loved it.
Good. Well, Nala's a magician. Right, well, I'm going to call it a close there.
Hello, Adrian Lane, who's a new listener tonight.
Hello, Adrian. Hello, everyone else who is new as well.
Absolutely. And James Palmer, thank you ever so much for your wonderful production skills.
Of course, I always forget to say thank you to our producer. So James Palmer and also to Josh, who often produces as well. So thank you very much to you both for all of your hard work. Thank you.
She's sniffing my trophy, look. She's checking it out. She's scoring it out of 10. What do you think, Nala? She's purring. It's all good.
Thank you to all of your support, all of your well wishes, your comments and your words of thanks and support throughout the whole week. Your comments do mean a lot, and all of your emails, your messages, your comments on my videos, they all get read, they all get seen. Even if I don't reply to them, they all get read. So thank you very much for those. Of course, thank you very much to our performers this week. So we started off with Ben Blaw at the London Oratory, going into the organ, an organ compline, which was by me, and then an organ masterclass by 6 very young and talented organists, aged between 15 and 17. So go and check it out to look at the upcoming talent, the next generation. Francesca Massi then gave a recital, so thank you very much to Francesca for playing this sample set for the first time online. Elgar Organ Sonata, Whitlock, Plymouth Suite, and a big piece by Stanford. And then, of course, we had the composition competition by Tom Bell. So thank you very much to Tom, and thank you very much to all of our participants, if you like, or entries or applicants for the competition. 2 pieces of which you've heard tonight, the Adam Heron and Michael Whytock, who came second. And then, of course, Martin Baker and Colin Walsh, thank you very much to you guys for your live concert last night. And thank you to all of the performers for your good company and your very good humour.
Good humour.
Yes.
That's the understatement.
And I hope that you will, if you have any feedback, please do send it on email. richard@beautyandsound.co.uk. We really appreciate it to have your feedback on that. So, I guess until next year, 2024, well, we'll do another one. Might be 1 or 2 things before then. But we'll say a cheerio. And congratulations again, once more, to our
Blaenwern.
winner.
Look at that.
Our winner, Love Divine, or Love's Excellent, who won the BIS Hymn World Cup 2023. So whilst we go and celebrate by drinking this very nice English sparkling wine, we will bid you a farewell. Good night, everyone. You take care and you stay safe. Bye-bye.